What if I told you the tomb of Jesus Christ isn't in Jerusalem? What if it's not empty? What if the Bible is missing 18 years of his life? Years he spent not preaching in Galilee, but meditating with Buddhist monks in India. The Vatican calls this a heresy. Historians call it a mystery. But the evidence is locked inside a small guarded shrine in Srinagar, Kashmir. Today, we are going to uncover the story the church tried to erase. Did Jesus die on the cross, or did he die an old man in the Himalayas? To understand this theory, we have to go back to the lost years. The Bible tells us Jesus debated scholars at the temple at age 12. Then, poof, he vanishes until age 30. Where was he for 18 years? The Gospels are silent. In the 19th century, a Russian war correspondent named Nicholas Notovich claimed he discovered ancient manuscripts at the Hemis Monastery in Ladakh, India. According to Notovich, these texts, called the Life of Saint Isa, that detail how Jesus left Nazareth at 13, traveled to India, studied the Vedas, and learned Buddhism. Skeptics say Notovich faked it. But here's the controversy. The Vatican never denied the existence of these texts. They simply labeled them apocryphal and banned discussion of them. Why silence something that's supposedly fake? But the most explosive part of this theory isn't the lost years, it's the resurrection. What if the resurrection wasn't a supernatural event, but a survival? The theory hinges on three pillars. First, the Ahmadiyya Muslim belief, based on the Quran and the Jesus in India treatise, claims that Jesus survived the crucifixion. Islamic texts state that Jesus was only made to appear as if he died. Second, modern medical analysis suggests if a Roman soldier stabbed Jesus with a spear and he was taken down after only 6 hours, unlike typical crucifixions that lasted days, he could have been revived in the cool tomb. Third, the tomb of Jesus theory. Archaeologists point to the Roza shrine in Srinagar. The caretakers of this tomb claim it holds a sage named Yusuf, a name that translates to son of Joseph. The tomb faces east-west as a Jewish tradition, has footrests indicating a prophet, and dates to the 1st century. If Jesus survived, he would have had to flee Roman territory. Where do you go? The Silk Road, back to the land where he learned meditation as a teenager. Let's look at the smoking gun, or the supposed lack thereof. Supporters point to local Kashmiri culture. They have a tribe called the Bani Israel, or the Children of Israel. Their burial practices are Jewish. They even have a tradition of eating unleavened bread during a Passover. Then there is the Rajataranjini, the River of Kings, an ancient Sanskrit text which mentions a saint named Isa who came from the west. But here is where the controversy boils over. In 2010, the Indian government, under pressure from religious groups, ordered the Roza shrine to be sealed. They sealed the tomb. Why? Because if DNA tests were done on the skeleton inside, and it matched Middle Eastern haplogroups, it would shatter the foundations of Christianity, Islam, and even Hinduism's view of history. The establishment doesn't want you to know. They want the tomb sealed. They want the mystery to remain a mystery. Now, before you grab your pitchforks, let's look at the other side. Mainstream historians call this pseudoscience. They argue that the Tibetan Gospel was a forgery by Notovich to sell books. They claim the Roza is actually a medieval tomb of a Muslim saint, not a Jewish prophet. They say the biggest flaw is logistics. Could a man who was flogged, stabbed, and crucified really walk 1,500 miles across the Persian Empire to India? That's kinda impossible. But the believers have a counter. He didn't walk. He traveled with a caravan of merchants, and he wasn't alone. The Bible mentions doubting Thomas. Do you know where Thomas went? According to church history, St. Thomas went to India to establish the church. Was he spreading the gospel, or was he following his resurrected master? So where does that leave us? Either Jesus ascended to heaven 40 days after the resurrection, or he lived to be 80 years old, died in Kashmir, and was buried under a name the West refuses to recognize. The truth is locked behind a sealed tomb in the Himalayas. And until the world demands that tomb to be opened and examined with modern science, we'll never know. But I want to know what you think. Is this the greatest cover-up in religious history, or just a conspiracy theory designed to shake your faith? Subscribe for the truth they don't want you to find. I'll see you in the next video.